Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about tinctures and how they can be a wonderful way to take herbal medicine. Tinctures are highly concentrated liquid extracts made from herbs, and they are one of the easiest and most effective ways to get the benefits of herbal remedies. Tinctures are known for their quick action, making them useful in acute situations. However, they are also beneficial in treating long-term chronic issues. Unlike bulk-dried herbs, tinctures are easier to store and can be kept in smaller spaces. It's important to store them in a cool and dark place, away from any source of heat and light, to preserve their quality. They are great for travel kits and first aid purposes. To make your own tincture, all you need are two ingredients: the menstruum, which is the solvent that extracts the medicinal qualities of the plant, and the herb itself. There are various types of menstruum to choose from, such as alcohol, glycerin, and vinegar, each with its unique benefits. Strong liquor like vodka, brand, and gin can be used as alcohol menstruum. Alcohol is a popular menstruum for making tinctures, as it is available, quick-acting, and an excellent preservative. Glycerin is another menstruum that can be used to make glycerids, which are less strong than alcohol tinctures but still provide excellent medicinal value. Glycerids are sweet-tasting and highly nutritious, making them ideal for children or those sensitive to alcohol. Vinegar can also be used to make tinctures called acetas, which are weaker than alcohol tinctures, but have their unique benefits. For example, apple cider vinegar, used to make acetas, helps regulate the acid-alkaline balance in the body. It is important to use fresh herbs for glycerids and vinegar-based tinctures, while both fresh and dried herbs can be used for alcohol-based tinctures. Proper storage can increase the shelf life of tinctures, and they can last very long if stored correctly. Alcohol can last up to 2 to 3 years. The glycerids will last for about 1 year. Vinegar will last for about 6 months to 2 years if stored well, which is tightly kept in a cool and dry place. The second key ingredient you will need is high-quality herbs. Make sure to purchase from a reputable source and choose herbs with a good color, aroma, and taste. If you are comfortable with plant identification, you can also harvest your own herbs in the wild for the finest quality. If you are using dried herbs, you can purchase them or try your own. To dry them, simply let them wilt in the shade for a day or overnight in a warm place to evaporate some of the water. For fresh herbs, you will want to use a higher percentage of alcohol when tincturing immediately after harvesting. Make sure to harvest at the right time of the year, just prior to flowering for leaves and flowers, and in autumn for roots. Harvest in the mid-morning after the dew has evaporated for the day and the plants are not carrying too much moisture. Creating your own tincture is a simple process that anyone can do. You just need a few supplies and some patience. Start with a sterilized jar with a wide mouth and a tight lid. Next, Chop your herb into small pieces. The ratio of fresh herbs to menstruum can be 1:2, and for dried herbs, use a 1:5 ratio. Fill the jar almost to the top with the chopped herb, making sure there is as little air as possible in the jar. Then pour your chosen menstruum over the herb until it's completely covered. This prevents the herbs from being exposed to oxygen and spoiling the tincture. Check the jar the following day to see if more menstruum needs to be added. Cover tightly and place in a dark location. Let it sit for 2 to 4 weeks if using glycerin or vinegar, or 4 to 6 weeks if using alcohol. Shaking the jar isn't really necessary, but it can help prevent the herbs from settling at the bottom. After it's done sitting, strain well with a cheesecloth or a fine filter, reserving the liquid and composting the solids. You may need to strain a second time a day later to make sure all herb particles have been removed. Store your tincture in a dark glass bottle with a tight-fitting lid in a cool, dark location away from any heat. Remember to label it with the name of the herb and the date it was made. To take a tincture, all you need to do is add a few drops to a dropper bottle and place them under your tongue or mix them in water, tea, or juice. So there you have it. Tinctures are a wonderful way to take herbal medicine, and making your own is easy and rewarding. Giving it a try and feel the benefits of nature's medicine. 고맙습니다.